Hey everybody, Dave Webster here, Identity Crisis Design. I wanted to just show you guys a purchase that I made a couple of days ago, and I finally got around to taking a video of this. These are a set of Mylar stencils by HammAir Studios. And it's a Thomas Hamm. It's his card right there, and you can see this is his work. This is decent enough proof that the guy knows how to work an airbrush. I am basically just going to start out here by saying that these are very cost effective compared to some of the other stencils that are out on the market, of which I've purchased some. I got these not too long ago. I've used them a little bit here for about, I think they go for 25 or 30 bucks a set if I have the thing up, and yeah, like 30 bucks. This has got a silver polymer coating on it that allows the laser to cut through, but essentially these are cardboard. I don't know if you can see in there, and they feel like cardboard. And because they're such a random texture, you know, the logic being, whenever they start falling apart, who cares, because they basically they look like this organic thing. If they start falling apart, that's just going to add to the texture or whatever, but I prefer my stuff to stay put. This is pretty much the same stuff that my powder lines template is made of, because I want to make sure that whenever the tool that I'm selling, and I'm sure Thomas here feels the same way, that this stuff is not going to buckle and warp under the assault of the solvents that are in the paint that we use in the automotive industry. So you can see them here on my cutting board to give you an idea of how big they are. Some 4x8, you know, some of them are a little smaller. It's like when you go to get texture effects, and you can get a nano set, or you can get a big set. Now I know that Tom did not have any, what would you call it, a bulk rate part pricing structure where, you know, you can get all of them for X amount. So he worked out some sort of an impromptu deal. I'll say that I paid over 100 but under 200, and that's about as far as I'm willing to go, because I don't know if he's got any kind of a pricing structure set up for this. I think it would be good if he did myself, because, you know, these are decent. I think if I had a criticism about these at all, the only thing would be that if this started out as a trace program in a vector graphics package, that some of these shapes, upon really close inspection, are somewhat angular. But that's not to say that that they're, and that, trust me, is nitpicking. Anybody that does this for a living, you know, you get down on your paint like you're going to smell it, looking for flaws. But by and large, you know, dealing with Tom was great, and like I said, he treated me, you know, right. I told him I'd throw out a video about these things. On average, one of these stencils is about he's going anywhere between $8 for the, I think, and don't quote me on this, but that might be the Chadster. That's $8. And there's a Messy Michelle, which is one of these. But they go between 8 and I think the most expensive single one he's got is 15, I want to say, 15. He does have like an up to 4 textures, 35, and a special order, I guess that would be a custom cut, 9x12 is $35, and that's what he's got listed up on his Facebook page. And this exists in one post. This is a very early venture, I can only imagine, because it could use some, not the product, but the way he's selling them, I think could use some refinement. He could go from this to a landing page and you know, get on PayPal and other platforms, and who knows, you know, maybe really rake in the cash. But I just like that they're made out of, you know, something that's not going to warp and bend and fold. And these guys, I don't know what I'm going to use these on yet, but I'm sure I'm going to find something. So let's see. If you want to grab some of these, you're going to have to go to Facebook, and I got to get out of this. Go to that's 2 M's, HammAir Art Studio. Look for that on Facebook. And then there's going to be a post. In fact, I'll see if I can copy this and I'll put it in the Custom Paint Profession the group there. I'll put the link there and let you guys take it from there. But you know, I can't wait to get down on these, especially like this one. Okay, this one, I gotta find something I can put it against. There we go. That's gonna be cool. You know, I'm gonna find a reason to get into every single one of these things. Like this here, this pattern reminds me of the way they were doing that weird disease in cabin fever. That just looks like I could make a really weird rash out of that. And you know, with it being Halloween today, who knows? But yeah, all this stuff, I think it's a great value, and you know, I'm gonna wear them out. So come and visit the site idcrisisdesign.com, and you can find me on Facebook as well. I don't change my name at all between the different platforms, so if you look on Twitter or Instagram, you'll find me there too. Talk to you guys later.